Hello. Today I want to talk about how to daydream. I'm sure that you have daydreamed in the past. Maybe you're in a class that's kind of boring and you look out the window and lose yourself in thought. Or maybe you're in an unhealthy relationship and to escape a bit, you kind of dream about being with your Prince Charming or some lovely princess, something like that. Okay, but the kind of daydreaming I did and still do is not merely to escape. It was at some points when I was younger, but it's to answer questions and figure stuff out and relieve stress. So I did some really big stuff in there. Gained confidence. It was a big confidence booster. I had a whole dream world in there, but today I'm just talking about getting going, getting into it, and then I'll talk a little bit about my big dream world. Okay, first, well, I just kind of started doing this. I didn't really plan it. I've been doing it since I was maybe 8 or 9 years old. Maybe I did it before then, but I just don't remember. I just go off by myself, and it was usually in my bedroom. That was my big dream world location. But even for basic daydreaming, I'd just lay in bed, take deep breaths, and close my eyes. And a lot of times I would hug a pillow. Sometimes I still do. And that brought comfort and security. And I'd started to free think. So start to free think. Take those deep breaths and free think. What's going on? What's coming up in your life that's troublesome, that's worrisome? And then go into this relaxing state. Just keep deep breathing and getting really relaxed, and go into that world. Go in where you're safe and you're secure, and then start thinking about what's coming up. If it's a surgery or a job interview or anything else that's troubling you, or that you're confused about, or that you're stressed about. Make up conversations with the people that you need to talk to. Maybe you're avoiding a conversation because it's heavy duty and you don't know how it's going to end. Maybe you're unhappy in your relationship, in your marriage, or with your boyfriend or girlfriend. And you'd like to talk about it, but you don't really know how. Go inside, have those conversations with that person in your daydream. Bring them into your daydream. And figure out those problems, solve those problems, and come up with these ideas like, wow, that you might not be able to in your conscious world or in the real world, because you're full of stress and you're all nervous about it and so on. But calming down and going into this daydream world will help you to bring some of those things, those new ideas into the forefront that you can maybe use in your real life to make things better. So you could talk to yourself when you're in this daydream, or make up a person to talk to, or make believe you're talking to the actual person that you need to talk to in real life. Anything that works. This is something that you really need to tweak for yourself. It can't just be what I did. I did what I needed to do. I do what I need to do. But you need to do the daydreaming in a way that's helpful for you. So you can tweak it. It'll evolve. It'll change. It'll grow over time when you do this. And it'll be more and more helpful as you figure it out. Figure out what you need from it. So you may tell a person, imagined, of course it's imagined, it's in your daydream world, but a person you know, or just a person even without a face, just somebody to tell this to, or to your pillow, anything. You go in and you tell them how you feel. You tell them your worries. You tell what you are nervous about or what you're angry about. And then imagine their answers. You imagine their answers. You imagine this conversation. And it helps bring you confidence as you get used to doing this. It gives you confidence in saying, yeah, okay, all right. What's the worst thing that they could say to you? Okay, the worst thing is, whatever it is. Okay, all right, that happened. All right, you're imagining that happened. Okay, what did it do to you? You're still there. You're still alive. And you made it through it. You made it through this conversation. You can make it through the real one. It just gives you a practice session to run these things through your head and see what works, see what doesn't, see what feels right, see what doesn't. And so you can talk about your stress that you're going through. If it's just a stressful situation that you just don't understand, talk about it. Now, this will help you make life what you want it to be. This doesn't mean stay in your daydreams and live there. No. It is a tool to help you figure stuff out so you can bring it into the real world and put it to the test. See how you can build that confidence in your daydreams and bring it to your reality and see how much it can help your situations. You can practice in that daydream and then bring it to your reality and say those words that you said in your daydream to those people that you're wondering about, that you're nervous about talking to, and it makes it a lot easier. So no, it's not to stay in there, not to stay in the daydream. It's to practice and then bring it to your real life and let it help you to have a better life, to be calmer and less stressed and happier. So that is how I went about my daydreams and go about my daydreams. Now, again, don't live there in your daydreams. Bring it to the forefront when you need it. Get into those daydreams when you need it and practice it. What I did is I had a whole big daydream world. I had all sorts of friends and all sorts of spouses and all sorts of kids and you know, jobs and school and I was popular and I did all the right stuff. And it's not to say, well, you know, I was perfect. No. It's to give me confidence that I can actually do this in real life. And, or maybe not do this exactly, because I never became a singer. I was a singer, I was an actress, all sorts of things. I never became those in real life. But that confidence that all of that popularity and all the accolades and stuff that I got in my fantasy world, all of that gave me the confidence to do the stuff I really did want to do in my real life. It's like, hey, I can do it. And then I brought it to my real life, and I, over time, was able to do much more than I thought I'd ever be able to do. So try it out. I hope it works for you. You take care.